This is the future.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, SickVolGrim here and welcome to another video. How are you doing, how are you feeling, and welcome to some more solo raid fights. We're going to open up with Venom Labs here, with Beta Club. We're going to have level 6 Godkiller on Brainiac and level 4 Prometheum Sword on Power Girl for those passive stats. And we're going to stack some lethal Brainiac and we're going to inflict some damage with Venom Labs. Got hit by a special one there like an absolute idiot. And after seeing some screenshots from Devo, I think the way to play Venom Labs like this will be to first stack all the stacks with Brainiac of lethal and then do the percentage hull damage, because that's pretty much gonna be able to one-shot in one instance of dot damage any fight in the game, so you don't really have to bother yourself with keep trying to do stuff. But yeah, we're almost at the point where we're able to trigger the Darkest Nightfall. There we go, 3 hits, swipe right. That's a decent dot value. Brainiac in there, special one. That's actually lower than I've seen, and I should have stacked more lethal before doing that. And I'm gonna pay for not doing that. I'm definitely gonna pay for not doing that. Just hold on. Because a lot of people are saying that Beta Club equals one shot. With this fight specifically, I'm here to prove you all wrong. Just bear with me for a second. Another special 2. Gonna block that. It's not a multiverse green arrow, and it's not gonna power drain you if you block, so you can definitely block that. Blocking that, actually jump attack over that, like an absolute pro player, like the pro player that I am. Special one in there because I couldn't taunt anything. 1 to 3 hits and into a swipe right and did significantly less dot damage, and that's why I'm saying that you should first up stack with Brainiac and do it all in one go, because it's gonna get lower the lower health this dude is in. Yeah, remember how all of you guys were saying, oh, Beta Club is so pay to win, Beta Club equals one shot? Well, first of all, yeah, you're right, it's the most pay to win artifact in the game. Let's say things how they are, because I've never denied this. But in order to one-shot stuff with Beta Club, you still have to do one very important requirement, not be a fucking idiot, which it's kind of hard for me sometimes. So here, you can see that I'm in the Darkest Night form. He's being a bitch, and I approach him, and I reach the desperation point at this point, and I try to engage a combo, and there you go, special 2, and I promise we one-shot that. Just believe me, just believe me. Let's move on to the next fight. So over here we got the League of Arc team with Arkham Knight Batman, level 6 Godkiller, level 4 Prometheum Sword on EPI for the passive stats, and level 4 Dark Metal cards on Harley. And I did invest a bit in Hand of Zatanna, just out of curiosity, got that all the way to level 4, and boy oh boy was that a mistake, because all my resources should have been dropped into the Dark Metal cards, because this artifact is insane. And I'm gonna say it every single video until you all realize that this is the only artifact that you should invest your resources in at this point. I haven't tried it yet to the fullest extent in League Raids, and in League Raids I think it might do worse than All Blades, but other than League Raids, it's pulling some amazing values. Like previous to this artifact, I've never gotten 2 mil dot value on Harley, and some of you out there might be like, oh, I've gotten 2 mil on Harley. Without using Raven though. I've gotten 2 mil on Harley. Well, excuse me, I don't have maxed out soul raid artifacts, so I'm gonna do with whatever I have at my disposal, and just let me be happy for that 2.2 sweet dot value. There we go, another special 2 in there. He's in the corner, can't do anything, and over here, since I know that Harley's got all that health and all that defense on her, and even if she is to tank the super, she's gonna survive, we're going to put my absolute skills as a pro player at test again. So, we all know the good players of old and some of the players nowadays, but boy, did I ever tell you how amazed I was when I saw like some old videos from Weed Nightmares, when he would keep like boss Darkseid. He would use Dr. Fate and Kimflan Sakomen and keep boss Darkseid into an infinite combo, and with super move available, and he would lock Dr. Fate into an infinite combo, never ever failing to go step and play like that through the entire fight, knowing that one mistake could ruin everything, and it didn't happen. So let's put my own skills to the test and see how long I can go without failing Ghost Step. And yeah, there it goes. I mean, look. I think it was 1 minute since the point where he had super available, so I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. So we're improving, we're working towards that. And look, Ghost Step is a little bit weird when you're playing on PC and you're not playing on mobile. And if you're wondering how to play on PC, just search it on YouTube, how to play Injustice Mobile on PC, and you'll find my video. But yeah, getting back into this fight, he's in the corner again. We got him in the sweet spot again with guaranteed crits, and boy, pretty heavy crits. Special 2 in there, re-engage the combo with Harley. And you can see from the dot values, because every single one of them now is gonna be a crit, the huge difference that is in terms of the damage of each basic attack hit. Like, usually it's not that much of a difference, but since we get such crazy scaling with the dot values, it's gonna matter. And the normal hits do far less than the swipes, but yet again, you can't do only swipes. That's definitely not gonna be a viable gameplay. So yeah, this dude is at this point quite low on health. My goal was to get him as low on health as possible and finish the job with Black Manta, and we're gonna get into that. But before we get into that, we gotta clean up our mess here. So, I was fully aware of the fact that we're going to be able to kill this dude. And I didn't have Power Girl available. I was like, oh, we don't even need Power Generation. We're gonna use Sword of Salvation on Martian Manhunter. We're going to use the Dark Mail cards on... actually, do I even have Dark Mail cards on... her? No, I think I got the God Killer. Yeah, I think I got a God Killer on her and like Dark Metal cards on Shazam. No, God Killer on her and Prometheum Sword on Shazam. Yeah, I should have used Dark Metal cards on her. But yeah, Sword of Salvation on Martian Manhunter will be kind of a must for the power generation in this particular scenario. I could also use Atrocitus for some power generation. He works okay in terms of that, not something you should count on, but something you could consider. Re-engage the combo, Sword Bench back in, Special 3 in there again. That's a sweet 6.6 mil. And it's fine, considering we're running only one or two disables. Martian Manhunter re-engage in the combo. Swipe down, re-engage the combo. Boy, do I love his transition from a swipe down into the rest of the combo. 6 mil again. Gonna back off a bit. Special 1. Martian Manhunter back in, backing off. Gonna do a jump attack and we're gonna wait. We're not gonna do that mistake again. Sigval being cautious when he's using a tank that most likely will take the entire rest of the fight for it to die, but when he plays Batman Collapse, and he depends on that to kill the enemy. Now let's just show some basics in there. What could go wrong? He's not gonna use a special, am I right, guys? Over here I messed up the combo bits and I get hit. Fat rip. Nevertheless, re-engage the combo, Silver Banshee in there, Special 3. Special 1 in there. Martian Manhunter back in. Again, gonna block that, and he's down. There we go, cleaned up the mess we made previously. Boy, such a sad fight was the previous one. And boy, this is gonna be one of the most annoying fights lately. Like, it's gonna go very well until some point, but after that point, it's not gonna go well anymore. So we have Black Manta, right? We have the God Killer on Vixen, the level 6 God Killer on Vixen, and the level 4 Prometheum Sword on Classic Wonder Woman. They are never gonna enter the fight, and they are going to be purely support characters for the passive stats that they provide. And I'm gonna have the Jokerized Batarangs on Manta, which are gonna give him +2 fast attack hits. They're at level 4, and it's gonna allow my man to have 4 fast attack hits, and that thing slaps on him. And boy, the active of it slaps even harder, but we're gonna get into that in a second. First up, I wanna match his super move with my super move, so we only get reset to the middle of the field only once. There we go, super move. He's gonna use his own, that's fine. Black Manta is a tanky boy, he can take it. Re-engage the combo, gonna try to get him all the way to the right side. Re-engage the combo again. Combo and chopped again. At this point, I think I've gotten quite good at combo interrupting Batman characters from the post-traumatic stress disorder of Collector Wars Batman from Rise of Krypton, because if you fail that once, it was over. But that kind of holds for this fight as well, though this is not such an annoying fight as that one. But yeah, there we go, finally applying the poison effect, and it's gonna be tons of damage while that's active. But we're also gonna have windows where the poison is not gonna be active, and that's not something I like, so we're going to try and rectify that. It seems like the poison at level 4 Batarangs is gonna be active through 2 full basic combos, and we're not gonna have enough energy to do a special 3 afterwards, so we're gonna switch at some point, come on Sigval, anytime soon, to using special 2s because they're cheaper. Not gonna really use a special 1 because I've never used that previously, because that's a useless ability usually, and I don't know how exactly to chain a combo interruption afterwards, so I'm not gonna risk it. But yeah, there we go, special 2 in there. Usually you do this is why I know the combo interruption patterns and I'm comfortable with it. You would usually use this in fights where the enemy has defense. So I'm fully experienced with this. Re-engage the combo. And it seems like it's gonna be a smooth fight. He looks like he's dying soon enough. But soon enough also. anytime soon now. It'll be a very frustrating moment. There we go. Did you see that? Did you see that lag? Misfortune happens, we get hit by a lag and we get chain stunned and killed by Boss Batman, bro. Look, when I make a mistake, I'm gonna be sad about it, but at the same time I'm gonna be like, oh Sigval, don't be sad about it. It's your own fault, so are you gonna be mad at yourself? That's not fine. But when it's not my fault, then we have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. We really have a problem and I really get pissed off. Okay, so about this fight, don't ask really. So I was at the point where there was only one fight left before like all the teams refreshed, and I was like, Batman Ninja team available, Deathstroke available, now Kiss, and yeah, it didn't go too well. I mean, it went well enough, we did a ton of damage here, don't get me wrong, but I really think that we would have gotten a better amount of damage here if we were to use only Batman Ninja team, because like Deathstroke is gonna deal percentage health damage, and that's all fine. Batman Ninja team is gonna deal some dot damage by Deathstroke, but Deathstroke's damage is gonna get reduced by the massive amounts of damage we deal with the Batman Ninja team in the meantime, and the dot damage from the Batman Ninja team is gonna get heavily reduced because of the fact that they're not constantly tagged into the fight. And when we reach the point when we're done with using Deathstroke, it's gonna be not much time left of the fight. So I honestly think that we should have just used Batman Ninja team here, but I was like, we have both of them available anyway. If nobody's dumb enough to try this, I'm gonna be the one, I'm gonna be the pioneer of this shit strategy, and I'm gonna prove to the world that it doesn't work. It's not worth using. Just forget about Deathstroke if you haven't used it previously. Because like usually I use Deathstroke with sort of Banshee team, but over here it was used for a cleanup because of a mistake that I did. So yeah, it was a whole situation of my own doing overall. Though not really. No, I think Batman was still alive at this point, but I didn't want to use any of those teams to clean up Batman. Because I was like, yeah, that's gonna die in a second, so no need to do that. Let's throw back in there, special 2, and we're almost done with the percentage damages, and boy, was this not worth doing. There's only 1 minute available, and we're not even fully done. Maybe I should have done all of them at the start of the fight. I don't know, man. This thing is dumb. This thing is extremely dumb. Don't try this at home. Special 2 in there again. Blocking, combo, interrupting. He's got super move. Oh no, guys, what are we gonna do? It actually dealt a decent amount of damage because we don't have Batman Jack or Lagro to reduce the attack of the enemy. And also another thing that Grodd does is power generation, but I didn't really feel like we needed it. Like, if you're gonna remove something from the Batman team, you can remove Grodd, you can remove Catwoman, but never remove Robin. You're not gonna deal damage. It's his lethal attack damage that does everything. And yeah, here the damage starts to ramp up, 7 mil dot, and at this point I'm like, why did I even bother using Deathstroke here? This was definitely not worth it, guys. Definitely not worth it. Come on, chopping again. Come on, chopping again. Come on, chopping again. That's the end of the fight, and we did an okay amount of damage. Look, the damage was not bad, but I think Batman Ninja alone could have pulled more. And we're going to use Batman Ninja team again to clear this dude up. It took us a fair bit, so that kind of put into question my previous statement about doing more with Batman Ninja team alone. But at the same time, I feel like it could have been done. But yeah, really you wanna use Deathstroke with another team. Come on, interrupting again. Come on, interrupting again. Bad reset on the dodge value there. I got the shittier value. Come on, interrupting again. And there we go, 11 mil value. That was the only time in that entire fight when I got an 11 mil value, and yeah, that's the end of that. Okay, now moving on to the next fight. We're going to fight boss Red Hood, and we're going to use Batman Who Laughs. This time, hopefully he doesn't die. Hopefully he doesn't die this time. He's gonna have that thing where he has increased defense. We also have less time in the fight, just 2 minutes and a half instead of 3 minutes. And he's got increased defense, and his defense is gonna be reduced while the fight goes on. And honestly, I'm not sure if the Sunder effect on the special 2 really worked here. Didn't check to see if he's got armor pierce immunity. Also, shouldn't the Sunder thing be a different thing, like? But yeah, I don't know exactly. Hold up. Let me get Batman Who Laughs back in, and we can like take another look. Nah, I think it works. Look, I think the Sunder effect worked. I'm just talking bullshit. There's special 2 in there. And we're in Dark Knight form, 1, 2, 3, swipe right, and there we go, the pay to win dot damages here, ladies and gentlemen. Special 1, and again, I think that the play here is to use the special 1 of Brainiac 10 times and then tag in Batman Who Laughs, and the fight is gonna be over in one combo. I didn't do that here. It's gonna spam special 2s here. Another special 2 in there. And yet another special 2 in there. There we go, we're in Darkest Night form. Re-engage the combo. And yeah, that's gonna be a 41 mil. Decent amount. It's taking its time because this dude is quite chunky. He's got a reasonable amount of health we need to get through. Another special 1, we're at 8 stacks. We're almost at the point where the Beta Club does decent damage without even being in the Darkest Night form. Yeah, we're already getting close to 1 mil values. Though that's not by any means a huge amount. It's an okay amount, okay? We're not gonna interrupt him because I want to save up my crisis energy for getting to final form. Special 1, 1 to 3 hits, swipe right. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Brainiac gonna stack some more legal as the dot goes on. We're almost at 10 stacks and Brainiac super move is gonna end the fight. And the rewards, guys, are as you might have expected, as usual, absolute garbage. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. It does help much more than you think. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.